Book. James Collier, welcome to the
Welcome.
show.
It's a pleasure to be here tonight in the snow. It's coming.
And James, what prompted you to write this book?
Well, the book, Vote Scam, The Stealing of America, it's been a 25-year investigation into how elections are rigged in the United States. Now, I know there's a lot of people out there that are going to take umbrage at that election's rigged because it's our birthright. The birthright of this country is the vote.
Absolutely.
And as a matter of fact, the biggest export of the United States is the vote. We won the Cold War over what? The vote. Spoke at every church breakfast and did what you're supposed to do. And so on election night, September 7th, 1970, or September 3rd, 1970, at 3 minutes after the polls closed, the CBS affiliate down there called perfect vote percentages for 250 candidates. Well, you can't do anything in 3 minutes. And all of the citizens of Dade County totally asleep, don't care. No one thought about it, you know. We were after the stand-up lever machines, where you open the back of the machine and you read the numbers off.
We have it.
You have it, Connecticut, right?
Absolutely.
And so they shipped all those machines out of town to Marion, South Carolina, or North Carolina, I forgot which that is. And they retrofitted them so that the counters now had raised wheels, raised counters. Instead of flat, it stuck through so that your three-digit number was raised like an ink pad. And they put a piece of paper in there called the Print-O-Matic. And that's what you have here now. So this was the pilot project in 1973 in Dade County to test this little system up. And what they said was, we're going to take the keys away from all the precinct captains so you can no longer open the back of the machine and look at the numbers with your eyes to certify the zeros in the morning and at night certify the numbers on it. Instead, you're going to crank a handle and there's going to be a roller that goes across this piece of paper, and then you're going to crank it and the piece of paper is going to come out and it's going to have the zeros on it in the morning, and then at night you crank it again and they're going to have the numbers for the final election. So instead of eyeballing it now, you got to trust this magic little piece of paper in the gumball machine. So the first time they used it, it jammed. And about 600 precincts, 4,000 precinct workers walked off the job that day because when they opened the backs, because it jammed, they sent troubleshooters there, the roller hadn't gone all the way across. It wrinkled up the paper. But when they opened it up, there were numbers, zeros in the morning, and the final numbers at night were already in the machine. And that's why 4,000 people quit right there on the spot. And the Miami Herald wrote a story saying there was a big snafu, but they put firemen and policemen on to take their place, but never said why.
Safest where we can safeguard our vote.
I was going to hold that to the end because everybody said, what are we going to... Sorry, I'll tell you now because we'll get to the end anyway. All the major democracies of the world use paper ballots. Israel, India, 270 million voters, Great Britain. Nobody is as dumb and gullible and as asleep as the United States citizens.